Hello, this is Xbox Ahoy, and this is episode 37 of my Modern Warfare 2 weapon guides. In this episode, we're covering the last available weapon in the launcher category, the Rpg-7. The Rpg-7 is a single-shot weapon, supplied with 2 rockets, and is unlocked at level 65. The Ruchnoy Protivotankowy Granatomiot, which translates as handheld anti-tank grenade launcher, is a widely produced, shoulder-launched, anti-tank rocket-propelled grenade. It was first produced in the former Soviet Union, now Russia, and first saw service in 1961. The launcher is a simple device, essentially a 40mm tube with a firing mechanism. The ammunition is the more essential part of the weapon, with an 85mm high-explosive shape-charged warhead with an impact fuse designed to penetrate armoured targets. There exists a number of ammunition types available for the Rpg-7, and the variant depicted in-game is a conventional high-explosive anti-tank round, although it has characteristics that better match the anti-personnel fragmentation grenade. In-game, the Rpg-7 handles most like the AT-4, although it lacks a lock-on ability. The sights must be raised to fire, and upon firing the rocket will fly directly towards your target, as opposed to the M203 or Thumper, which take a parabolic trajectory. The iron sights are bulky and obtrusive, but fine aiming isn't too important with the RPG. The rockets are prone to veering off course, so the long-range accuracy of the weapon leaves much to be desired. You can employ the Rpg-7 as an anti-air weapon, and is most effective against slower-moving, low-flying killstreaks, such as the Harrier or Pablo. As the RPG is unguided, you don't have to worry about flares. The Stinger would be a better choice thanks to the lock-on and one-hit kill, but if the RPGs are all you have, it's much better than nothing. One missile won't destroy most killstreaks, but the 2 rockets you're supplied with will. 2 rockets means you get double the firepower of the AT-4, which is particularly useful when employing the Rpg-7 in an anti-personnel role. The blast radius is substantial and quite deadly. All you have to do is ensure the rocket strikes a hard surface near the target, such as a wall or the floor. If you manage to strike near a group of enemies, you're almost guaranteed a multi-kill. As with the other launchers, there are no attachments or configuration options available with the Rpg-7. To maximise the effectiveness of the RPG, your choice of blue perk will probably come down to either sleight of hand or scavenger. As you have to aim down the sights to fire, sleight of hand will make it easier to get a shot off quickly, which can be useful. Scavenger is the better choice for less aggressive usage. If you're using the RPG as more of a situational weapon, clearing bunkers or other high-traffic interiors, a decent supply of rockets will ensure you always have the RPG ready, should circumstances demand it. For your red perk, Danger Close will maximise the RPG's effectiveness, and will work well if you're using it primary with the M203 grenade launcher. This combination will give you 2 RPG rockets, 2 40mm grenades, and your choice of frag, Semtex, Claymores or C4. All with the 40% damage boost Danger Close gives you. You do lose the benefit of stopping power, so be sure to use a primary that remains effective without. The M4A1 or FAL would probably be my choice without stopping power. For your third perk, stealth needn't be a concern with an explosive-oriented class. So something like sitrep can be useful, as the revealed position of claymores serves as a fairly good indicator of where the enemy may be holed up. Explosives are probably the quickest legitimate way to unlock sitrep Pro. Although it will still take a while to complete the challenge, claymores are easily destroyed with a nearby RPG impact. The direct flight path of the Rpg-7 complements the underslung M203's ballistic arc, allowing you more options as far as getting effective fire onto a target is concerned. The erratic behaviour of the RPG means you will be most effective at close to middle range, although of course care must be taken when using explosives up close, as a misjudged shot can make for an unfortunate suicide. Watch out for teammates standing in front of you. You won't hurt them, but a close-range detonation can certainly hurt you. The RPG is probably the best offensive launcher, with a large lethal blast radius and 2 rockets as opposed to the AT-4's 1. It's deadly against larger groups of enemies in team games, particularly in objective modes where you're more likely to find larger groups in smaller areas, such as ground war domination. The RPG excels at clearing interiors, points and bomb sites, and suits an in-your-face aggressive style of play. You won't make many friends, but you will score quite a few kills. Thanks for watching. This has been Xbox Ahoy. Join me next time when I'll be covering the M16A4. Farewell for now.